It's a little sideways. Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. Anyway, oh, you can see the blue wig. This is what I did this morning. I hung all the wigs up. This way, I just have to come in here. I don't have to do anything else. Why does it look like I'm looking sideways? I probably have it backwards. It's fine. I just want to see one thing. I want to put up this shelf so that I could put in here the small crystals. But does it cut into my? Oh, because I'm short, it's okay. All right, if I can figure out how to hang up this shelf, that may be the next project. I like it in here. I do. I wish that I could just move this a little bit. Jeez. It's all right. It's okay. I ordered more lights for in here. Blue Christmas lights. Oh, that lamp doesn't seem to make a difference right now. A little bit. See, then I could put this on the lower shelf, maybe. Well, I'll leave it on. Anyway, where'd I put? I organize things. I should know better than to organize things because then I don't know where I put them in the drawers. This is my table. What I wanted to do is I wanted to put nails in so that I could rest it on the walls, but it's not big enough. So anyway, it's fine. It's fine like this. Let me get the cards out. Damn, I hope that this doesn't go flying. Should have taken the cards out first. I should still know better than to try to organize things. Organization is just not my thing, you know? Anyway, I do love this closet. Hopefully, how do I have this? All right. Well, I'm still working on the kinks. It's fine. This thing here is a little slimy. Let me see if I can it's like it looks like it's gonna go sliding right out the door. All right, well, we'll just hope that that doesn't happen. It's fine. My dad doesn't like the red wig. He doesn't like it with my skin tone. I don't know. I think I like it better in here. Maybe it's the lighting in here that doesn't make it look so. I don't know. I don't dislike it. He doesn't like it though. But maybe if he sees this, he'll change his mind. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, look, the thing went. Oh, shit. All right, just bear with me a second here, guys. How did I have it last night that it was fine? All right, we're just gonna leave it like this. Who cares if that's like that for right now? I'll fix it late for the next live stream. It's fine for right now. Oh boy. I think that yeah I'll fix it. Working out the kinks. Ronnie General. Got a growth and transformation coming in around you. It also looks like you have the love cup full and the empress, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. Being guided by the divine. You have a Scorpio coming in that could be of significance, and it could be your next soulmate relationship. Could be very passionate and you have a wish, put it out into the universe. Five of Pentacles in reverse, paying off a debt alone. Something makes you feel relief around money. All right, this whole setup was working a lot better last night. I don't know what happened. All right, that's fine. Talia, general for tomorrow. General for tomorrow. Six of Cups. Somebody from your past may be returning. Could be a Libra. It also looks like somebody may be trying to control you or maybe acting in a controlling and manipulative way. Look out for that. Eight of Cups. You may be deciding to walk away from something or someone that no longer serves you. And if you did, it would be, it wouldn't be a bad thing. You have the Temperance. Peace, serenity comes to your life, but you might need to have a little bit of patience. You're also about to start a new journey. Tomorrow may be, a lot of unexpected things may be happening tomorrow. I don't know, like somebody shows up out of the blue. Somebody else may piss you off or may act out of character. Inez, how will my exam go Monday? It should go well. You're prepared for it. You should be okay. Coco. What did Kay think and feel about me buying S a gift yesterday? Okay. I don't know if there was a little bit of jealousy around this with the devil. There's a little tower moment going on inside her too. I don't know if this is something that she would be a little jealous of. Jealousy is a funny, it's a funny emotion. There may not be any reason to be jealous, but she may be. Like for example, I know plenty of women that are jealous of their boyfriend's daughters, which to me I think is crazy because it's like that's his kid. But I see it a lot. So there may be some jealousy around here that is like unexpected or you don't understand why. But yeah, I would think that there's a little bit of jealousy. Anyway. Kiki, how is the date gonna go? I'm nervous. Here it shows you being a little nervous. That's usually nervous around money, but could be a little bit concerned. It should go well. It's like you have a wish and you have a new beginning. At the very worst, it's a night out. I think it's going to go better than you think. Oh, you like the red? Thanks. My dad doesn't like this one. He's always like, wear the blue one. The red one doesn't look good on you. Nothing like honesty. But you know what? I understand what he's saying since I learned from Brad Mondo. I don't know if you watch him. I watched a video on hair color, like what colors would be best for you. And I thought it was very interesting that basically you could wear any color if you go with your skin tone. So like for me, because my skin tone is a little more warm, the warmer colors I think look better on me. And I feel like this is a cool red. And I feel like, although blue is cool too. All right, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. But like the blonde that everybody likes is a warm blonde. It's not like a Marilyn Monroe blonde, which wouldn't look good on me. Like a cool blonde. I don't know. I'll ask my dad. He'll know better. He'll probably say that it just doesn't look good on me. It's not like a warm red. Like that's why, like I don't like burgundy hair colors or anything like that on me. I don't think it looks good. Anyway, I thought it was interesting watching that video. I like him, Brad Mondo. I love watching him when he dyes the wigs and he does all the rainbow colors. Light Soul Love. And starting a new journey. You may be walking away from something that no longer serves you, or you may have already walked away from something that no longer serves you, which then brings in spontaneity, adventure, and pushes your love life forward. Fire sign comes in, that could be significant. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you're no longer going to be feeling like you're waiting for your ship to come in. Got the sun coming out, so you got some good things happening around love. You may even have a couple of different people coming in. Judgment card is being guided by the divine. An earth sign is here, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and listen to your intuition. If something doesn't feel right, go with that. Listen to your gut when it comes to love. New me. Is Marcel or his family burning candles on my sister? Okay, let's see. Somebody maybe, yeah. Yeah, I would definitely tell her to make it a ritual to bathe with salt every day, just in case. Yeah, I do think that there's something going on here. Daniela. I don't see it. Kira, I referred my makeup artist to you a few months ago. Just spent 30 minutes Thursday night talking about how much. Oh, oh, thank you so much. Daniela, will a boyfriend tag video be a good start for my channel with A? Okay, let's see. It would be good, very good. You got 3 aces. Kira, I feel like you would be a very good makeup artist. I don't know if you do stuff like that, but I don't know. That feels like it may be something that you would want to explore at some point. Like you would just have a natural talent. Inez, general and love for December. Okay, well, generally speaking, first of all, you should be feeling a little bit less burdened by the weight of the world. You should be feeling a little bit more so like you're stepping into your own strength and like life is moving forward to greener pastures. Taurus comes in, that could be significant. It also looks like you're feeling prepared for your love life or your life in general, just to move forward. You have good luck. When it comes to your love life, you have a couple of people around you. The Taurus, you have a Virgo. You also have an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So you may be, things may be moving forward for you. And generally speaking, it's like a lighter energy around you. Not feeling so burdened by the weight of the world, but feeling like I can breathe. Kira, general update for this month. Okay. Life is undergoing growth and transformation, which is nice. It also looks like you're starting a new journey. There's some spontaneity around you. That's positive. And then Five of Pentacles in reverse, either setting money aside for something, having extra money, paying off a bill of debt, or a loan eases anxiety. It also looks like some financial stability comes in. And then the Seven of Pentacles in reverse is feeling like the hard work that I've put into something, whatever it is coming back to me. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, life starts to move forward relatively quickly. Money is flowing to you, and a water sign is around you that may be significant. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Cece. I don't see it yet. Oh, thank you, Zara. Some days, though, I feel like in the thumbnail where and I have like 12 chins. Like, can you like, why can't I be prepared before I take the shot? But I don't. It just goes, and I'm whatever. Looks awful. Cece, moves current feelings towards me romantically and potential. Okay. Well, it does look like things move forward. Knight of Pentacles is in reverse, but the Two of Cups is in reverse, which it might not be indicative of a committed relationship happening at this point with the Two of Cups in reverse. It does look like things move forward, but you might have anxiety around the situation, or you may feel like you put more effort in than he does. If that happens, if you're starting to feel that way, pull your energy way back and see if that makes him come forward a little bit more. I mean, things are going to move forward. I just don't know if it moves forward the way you want it to. Kira, mine was skipped. Can you tell me what is coming in for me for the next few days? What can I expect? Okay. Wait, who's coming into town? Who is it that's coming into town? Let me do this one here about Daniel first, and then it doesn't say who's coming into town. It says is coming to town for a few days, and he's going to come by and see me. What can I expect? So let me do the one about Daniel first. When will Daniel ask me to be his girlfriend? I feel like that's going to happen pretty soon. You know what? Before the end of the fall, which is the 21st, which is that grand conjunction, wouldn't that be nice if he asked you to be his girlfriend right before Christmas? That would be really nice. That's what I'm thinking. Hopefully that happens right before Christmas on the 21st, as we move into that those planets shift. 4 weeks from now. What's today's date? The 5th. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I would be happy with that if it happened right before Christmas. That's nice. That's a good Christmas gift. Anthony, I sent a message to the Capricorn on Messenger. She even not read it. And when will be our icebreaker? Okay. I think she'll read it. She'll read it. She may not answer right away just because the Hermit, which is like feeling like I need to take time to myself to figure out what exactly it is that I want. When will be our ice break connection? It could be within the next 7 days. So she may not answer today, but that's okay. you know, I can't tell what color Avery's hair is going to be. Sometimes it looks like it's going to be red. Sometimes it looks like it's going to be like a light brownish blonde. And then sometimes it looks dark. I don't know. I can't tell. Her eyes too, I can't tell what color they are. Sometimes they look blue. Sometimes they look green. Sometimes they look like hazily. Sometimes they have yellow in them. It kind of depends on what she's wearing. I don't know. We'll see. Time will tell. My dad was a strawberry blonde as a kid, but her hair doesn't really look strawberry. I don't know. We got to see. I don't think she's enough of it for us to tell. Meanwhile, I was bald until I was like 5. Talia, is A real friend? The cards indicate yes. Actually, you guys could be pretty good friends. But, you know, whenever somebody asks that question, it makes me feel like intuitively they're questioning it. It's not just, you know, because you have trust issues. Like there may be something underlying that makes you feel like you can't trust this person. And I would go with that, or I would at least be cautious because your intuition, I think, is stronger. But the cards indicate that, yeah, this person is a true friend. Sometimes people don't realize the things that they do. Like I had a friend who she thought that she was keeping people's secrets, but she was so obvious about it. You know, like she would like talk, because she was a yoga teacher, and she would talk to the class, but she would say things that like you knew who the person was. Like she would be like, "Well, I knew this girl, and she had a YouTube channel, and she used to wear different colored wigs." You know, meanwhile, it's like, "Okay, you didn't say my name, but you knew it was, but everybody in the place knew it was me." That's just an example. But I used to like, I'm like, "Oh my God, we all know who she's talking about." So sometimes people don't realize that they have a big mouth. Um, Lily, cards for next week. You're on. Oh, thank you. Okay, let's see. Cards for next week. Okay, looks like next week you may be starting a new journey of some type. You may be feeling a little bit more financially stable. You could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but you also may be laying down the law, setting up boundaries, and, you know, cutting through any bullshit. Things change for you for the better next week, and there may be a significant fire sign that comes in. Fire keeps coming up around you. You also may have a new beginning around work or business, and you have some good karma coming in. Good karma comes in with the, or a Libra. It also could be both. A Libra could come in and some good karma. Next week should be a pretty decent week. Kira did one for Mel and one for Zara. Oh, and I'm looking for I need the person's name that's coming to town for Kira. Let me do TD, general, for the next 3 days. You may have some choices with the 7 of Cups. Life starts to move forward in the next 7 days. A little bit of adventure comes in and feeling a little bit successful around whatever it is you've been working on. 5 of Cups in reverse. Negativity, pessimism, and regret moves into the past. Moving forward, you have a Libra coming in. You have a Taurus coming in. And growth and transformation over the next 3 days. Could be a Scorpio enters too. AZ. When will Dorothy and I officially become a couple? Okay, let's see. It could be soon. It could be even sometime before the end of the week. The number 6 comes up around it. Could be on the 6th in 6 days or in 6 weeks, but I think it happens sooner rather than later. Yeah, I think that you would be good with the makeup thing. That's so funny. That's funny when people say things, you know, and you're like your life is going in a different direction, and then people are telling you, "Oh, you'd be really good at this." Yeah, if you enjoy it, I would consider it. See, for me, I don't like getting that. Like, I don't like touching people. I don't like people touching me. I don't know. I don't like getting that close to people. I don't know why. I don't know if it's an energy thing. I don't know if it's an aura thing. I don't know if I'm just weird. I don't know. Um, Vicky, love reading for the rest of December. Okay, let's see what's happening here for December. If you've recently went through a tower moment or a disaster of some type, that's moving into the past and no longer holding yourself back moving forward. You may still feel like the love is run out in December, and you may not feel like you're getting the respect that you deserve. Things may not move forward in December the way you want them to. Hermit is in reverse. Somebody may have pulled their energy way back, and you could find that disappointing. But as we move into the new year, you have new opportunities happening. The world is at your feet and the sun comes out beginning of next year. I don't think it happens in December. It could be with a Cancer. AS, general advice from Spirit. Okay. Spirit cards. The nine of air, expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies, sleepless nights. The 3 of water, a celebration, a wedding, graduation, or birth announcement, the need to have more fun. 2 of air, being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending that there is no problem. Kira. How will my Zoom court case go December 14th in regards to my apartment? Okay, let's see. There's sharp energy around the situation. I don't think that it comes to a decision. 2 of Swords is in reverse. There's no decision yet. But you may decide to move on to greener pastures. So I don't know what the issue is around the apartment, but I don't think anything gets decided on the 14th. But things move forward. Or maybe if you have to go back for a second, whatever. I don't know how many. You know, usually nothing gets resolved the first time. Well, things could go in your favor eventually. It might not happen on the 14th, though. The 14th, that's that, we're having that eclipse on the 14th. Okay, so sharp energy around the situation, indecision, things move forward. Some ambition comes around, and with hard work, it can work in your favor eventually. It might not happen on the 14th, though. You may have to go back. I feel like nothing ever gets resolved the first time. Talia may have a reading next week. reading for next week. Being guided by the divine next week brings in choices. No longer feeling so burdened by the weight of the world, but you might decide to walk away from something or someone that no longer serves you. If you do, it brings in some good luck, but there may be an argument. It may not be like I'm silently walking away, and there may be an argument around it. And then life starts to move forward slow and steady. So you also may find something to be a little bit disappointing. It could be around the situation that you choose to walk away from. There may be something disappointing. It doesn't look like it's the end of the world or that it's heartbreaking. It just may be disappointing. I have a big butt. Yeah, but right now, everything is big. I'm working on it. Oh, man. I went out for a run yesterday. I've never been a fast runner, ever. At my absolute fastest, at my absolute thinnest, which was maybe about 4 years ago, I was 116 pounds. And then at my fastest, I was running about 9-minute mile, which is not real fast. I mean, to me, that's fast, but to people that run marathons, it's not fast. I don't run marathons. I never have. But yesterday I went out for a run, and my time was 13.44. That's like a 14-minute mile. Like, that's really slow, but I'm carrying around right now about 40 extra pounds and like almost 60 pounds from the 116. Oh no, 50 pounds. I can't do math. I have at least 40 pounds to lose. But, I mean, it's amazing how much slower. You know, and I'm like, oh, it feels like I'm moving faster today. Yeah, okay. And I parked the stroller because she fell asleep, so I parked the stroller all the way at the end, and I just ran around in circles. So it wasn't that the stroller was slowing me down. Oh, Daniel. It's when Daniel comes back into town. Okay, let's see. What can I expect from him? Okay, this is for Kira. When Daniel comes back into town, what can we expect from him? You have a wish around the situation, and things should move forward. It also looks like you have good luck coming in around the situation, and you should feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain. I think that when he comes back, he's going to be genuinely happy to see you. And I don't know if you guys do something special or you spend special time together, but whatever it is, you got good karma coming in. You should be pleased. Yeah, he may genuinely miss you while he's gone. Yeah, he's going to be very happy to see you. Do you normally live in the same town, or you normally live far apart? I thought that he lived close to you normally and he was going away. Yeah, I think Avery's eyes are going to be like bluish green too. Like in the sunlight, they look blue, but in the house, sometimes they look green. I don't know. And sometimes they look gray when she's sitting in the car seat. But the hair, forget it. I don't know. This summer, I swore I thought she was going to be a redhead, but now I'm not so sure. Oh, you have a date on the 20th. Oh, that's good timing. And timing is always such a bitch. Mustafa. How would things be for me if I bought the spiritual item from the online website I'm thinking of? I was thinking about trying one of Ashira's elixirs. You ever see the elixirs that she sells? I wanted to try that. I don't know. I was thinking about trying one for elixirs. I like her. may serve you well. It may also, it may help you with your confidence, love, money, abundance, fertility. If it's relatively inexpensive, I would say go for it. The cards look like it's positive. But if it's something that's crazy expensive, like the bracelet that I wanted to buy, I don't know if I ever told you, but at one point when I was, like, I had this ring made by a Vedic jeweler. It was always prescribed to me that I should wear a sapphire. And then at one point I had a yellow sapphire. I'm not even 100% sure that that was real, but whatever. And I had a Navaratna, I'm probably not saying that right, which is a stone for each planet. They're really pretty, and the one that I had was really pretty, but funny, I kept losing the same stone. I had two of them. The same stone kept coming out. Anyhow, I researched Jyotish, I think is the name of it, jewels. And there was a company that makes, you get the prescription from the astrologer, and they make a cuff that goes around your arm. They're gorgeous. I mean, they're real stones, and they're whatever it is that pertains to your, like, it's not the quality of the stone. Like, I think that this stone is 8 carats, but it's not high quality sapphire. That's why they're affordable. I don't remember what I paid for it. But anyway, the arm cuff was gorgeous, but it was like $1,500. And I would have loved it because I love stones, but I don't know that the $1,500 that I spent was going to bring me what I would have hoped. I don't know. So if it's relatively priced, go for it. If it's $1,500, I would say you don't need it. Talia, if you feel like you can't trust her, then I wouldn't trust her. You know, you could be very superficial. You know, you don't have to tell her anything that's going on in your life. You don't have to, you know, hi, bye, small talk, that kind of shit, which is what I do with most people. I don't trust anyone. It's going to sound terrible, but I feel like most people love gossip. And I feel like a lot of the times it's not that people genuinely care. It's that they want to know what's going on in your life because they want to know the scoop. And I don't care for that. Jay Allen, spirit cards regarding my grandma's passing. Oh. The Six of Water, memories from your history, memories from your childhood, issues regarding children, romanticizing the past. I would say with this card, look back on the good times, because this is like, those memories are there. You know, they're ingrained in you. You don't forget them. The Queen of Earth, thoughtful, creative, warm, sensible. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. The Knight of Fire, passionate, adventurous, self-assured. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. I think this is the most important card. Romanticizing the past and spending time remembering your childhood. My grandmother, my dad's mom, she was, first of all, she could make anything. I wanted to be Cyndi Lauper for Halloween, and she looked at the cover of the album she was wearing, and she literally went into the garage and pulled out curtains and literally made me the dress right there. It was like a bustier, and she had a blonde wig, and she colored it to make it like that orangey color. She could make anything. Like, it was like that, and we totally didn't appreciate it. Totally don't appreciate it. But some of the things that happened with her were so funny. It was snowing. My grandparents were pretty young when we were born. So they did a lot with us, you know. So my grandmother used to babysit us on Saturday because both my parents worked. And it was snowing. So we went outside, and of course we were sleigh riding with Grandma in her backyard. She had a huge backyard. And my brother, who's a little jackass, thought that it was so fun to throw snowballs at Grandma, right? He was laughing, right? She packs up a snowball, throws one back at him, and hits him in the face. He started to cry. Cry. I mean, it's funny when you do it to grandma. It's not so funny when she does it back to you. But anyway, I think if you have memories like that, think about those times, because I think that those are the times that our relatives want us to remember. Then I don't think that they want us to remember them being sick or the sick. Excuse me, the sadness of it, because the truth is we don't get much time here in this, and that might not be a bad thing. I mean, it's shitty here. It is shitty here. I hope that there's something better that comes after this, because this is anyway. I hope that I mean, I know you're going to get through it, but it's so hard. There's just such a special thing about grandparents. My grandfather was my best friend, and Avery was actually born on the anniversary of his death 21 years later. I didn't want her to be born on that day, but now I'm kind of glad, because now I feel like maybe that's a connection. They're also both Capricorns, and the only Capricorns we have in the family. His birthday was the 19th. I was hoping that she was going to be born on the 19th. She was due on the 15th, but they wanted me to go early because of my blood pressure. Anyway, it happened the way it happened. Cece, the last question about Moo this weekend. You've been spot on for me last week. Thank you. Will he ask to be exclusive, boyfriend and girlfriend? Okay, let's see. Will he ask to be exclusive? I know I don't see that happening just yet. You only got a 33% chance, and you may start to get a little impatient with him. You might have to hang in there a little while. I'm not seeing that now. It may take some time, or you may have to be the one to bring it up. Hazel eyes, okay? My friend and I were having this conversation the other day. His eyes, he's always thought they were light brown. I would have said that too. They look light brown. But he said to me that somebody said to him that his eyes were hazel. I always thought that hazel eyes were kind of like the eye colors that sort of change color. They kind of go from like green to blue depending on what you're wearing. I don't know if we understand hazel eyes, because my friend's mom has to me they look blue. They always look blue, but she calls them hazel, and I'm like, I don't know, they look blue. Anyway, so I don't know. Like, well, what the hell is hazel? I thought that they were the ones that sort of change color with what you're wearing. But my friend said that people are telling him that light brownish color is hazel. I don't know. I don't think that that's hazel, but I don't know. My grandfather had like gold colored eyes, which I never thought anything of it. Like, I never really thought twice about it until I went to Italy, and I saw that a lot of people in Italy have that color eye. And a girl that used to come to my yoga classes, she had eyes that color. And I said to her, are you Italian? And she said, yeah. I'm like, because my grandfather had the same color eyes that you have. And she said that her grandmother has them too. Anyway, interesting. TD, why is my Libra sister not talking to me? I have no idea. Oh my God. All right, let's see. You asked her, and what did she say to you? Nothing? She just didn't answer you? Well, she's feeling here like she's waiting for her ship to come in. I don't know what that has to do with you. The Fool is in reverse, which could be a secret or something that got revealed that has to be dealt with now. I'm wondering if this doesn't even have anything to do with you. It just has to do with her. And she's feeling impatient. She's also feeling argumentative. I'm wondering though if it doesn't have anything to do with you. You know, yeah, have you ever been in this situation where you avoid somebody because you don't want to have to tell them the truth? Could be something like that, especially with the Fool in reverse. I would ask her again. Coco, Kay's thoughts and feelings on our situation at the moment. She feels very connected to you with the Two of Cups, but the Sun is in reverse. So she feels like there's a delay around happiness, or she feels like the relationship hasn't reached its full potential. There's more to come, or she's hoping that there's more to come. My doctor said I'm obese. But you know what? Like, I feel like the height and weight chart, it's very low. I mean, when I first did Weight Watchers way back when, all right, I was a lot younger. I think I was in junior high. But the weight that they wanted me to be at was like 96 pounds to like 116. I've never been 96 pounds. I mean, even when I was a kid, I was always at the higher edge of my range. I was never really overweight. But like if I was supposed to be between 65 and 80 pounds, I was 80 pounds. But I think that some of us have heavier muscles. I think that has something to do with it too. The doctors have a way with words. Zahira, what's coming towards me in December? Okay, what's coming towards me in December? Got good luck coming in. No longer waiting for your ship to come in. Out of the clear blue sky, you could meet somebody new and exciting. They may be a very creative person. They could be a Libra. There's a Libra coming in too. You got some happiness coming in December. You also may have a creative project that you're working on, and you may be undecided about something. Don't make any decisions until you're ready. Two of Cups, you could be connecting with in a committed relationship if you're not in one already. If you are with someone, your current relationship can be strengthening in December. Nina, general for the rest of the week. Oh, Jarmel, I didn't do one for Jarmel. Maybe I skipped. I'll go and look. Let me just do Nina. General for this week. Or for the next week. Choices come in. You got choices coming in next week. Leaving anxiety in the past, leaving arguments in the past, and persevering, pushing forward. Heading towards all 10 cups being full. May not be there yet, but you're on your way. Three of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. A side business, a new business, or a new business idea could bring in a grounded, stable business relationship with long-term success. Maybe with an air sign, that could be significant. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. If you're not with anyone right now, soulmate connection could enter. Could be that air sign, or it could be a fire sign. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Let me see. Jarmel, I skipped. I don't see it. Can you send the question with purple hearts? Purple hearts were super chat. Blue hearts if it was a PayPal. Nina B. YN is interfering in my love affairs. I don't know what you mean or how this person could be interfering in your love affairs. But if this person is causing you grief, I would cut them out of your life. There's arguments around. So that could be. If somebody is interfering in your personal relationships, you may want to rethink about how you have them in your life. I don't know how this person is interfering. They're not a third party. It's not coming up as a third party. They come up as argumentative and they come up as ungrounded, but the devil's not here. I don't know what you mean by interfering. What are they doing? If they're trying to cause trouble and this person is causing you more grief than pleasure, I would remove them from your life, because nobody can interfere in your life unless you allow them to. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're dating somebody and then somebody else is trying to get in the way of it, cut them out of your life, block them, get rid of them. Like, they have no power over you unless you allow them to have it. The cards don't indicate that this person is a third party or that they have as much control as you think that they do. I would limit contact with them. That's what I would do. I would remove them. I don't know what they're doing that makes you think that they're interfering in your love affairs. I don't know what they're doing. Kira, he's coming back into town for a few days. We both live in Michigan, but he went away last week on business trip and is supposed to last 3 weeks. He's only going to be back for 2 days. Okay. For some reason, I don't know that the trip lasts the 3 weeks. I don't know. He may be back sooner than that. Kira, general for next week. Feeling balanced. You got the Two of Pentacles. Feeling like your intuition is spot on, so listen to it. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. Being guided by the divine. And feeling a lot less weighed down by the weight of the world. Feeling like the energy around you is a lot lighter next week. Next week should be a good week. You're not holding yourself back, and you have the Magician, so you can pretty much cultivate anything you want. Focus on what you want more of. Yeah, I would get rid of that end person. Because, like, if you give somebody like that too much, then they can interfere. But if you cut them off, cut them out of your life, don't let them interfere. Especially if it has to do with, well, yeah, there's always jealousy. Jealousy is a strange thing, but I would get rid of them. You don't have to be friends with this person. Block them, or don't even block them. Just be very short with them so that they stop with this bullshit. Jarmel, spiritual reading. Okay, let's see what's going on with them. Okay, when it comes to your spiritual growth, it looks like you're about to go through a new beginning or starting a new phase of growth and transformation. It looks like you could be picking up a new spiritual practice of some type that you get a lot out of, and it enhances your intuition. It may be meditation. It doesn't have to be. It could be something like meditation. It also may be, I don't know, yoga, anything spiritually connected that is something new that you start. You might feel like you've turned a corner when it comes to your intuition. You also may be feeling very connected to the spiritual side. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but you may start like either smelling certain scents that remind you of people that passed, or you may be hearing songs that remind you of people that passed. Whatever it is, you may be starting to feel very connected to the other side. I think it's going to continue to grow and transform over the next 6 months. Your intuition is really heightened. So that's something to continue to work with, because the more you work with it, the more stronger it's going to get. The stronger it gets, the more you'll trust it, and it kind of works like that. You know, you learn strange things about friends. Like, I had a friend who, she was a really good friend as long as she needed one. But when she no longer needed me, then that was it. You know, like, very strange. And you like, for her, with her and I, even though I've had a lot of crazy relationships that were on again, off again nonsense, there was always something going on for me. And for her, like, for years, she wasn't with anyone. She never meddled in my relationships, but as soon as she met someone, that was it. You know, like, meanwhile, like, I mean, when I was dating Tom, her and she used to come out with us. We would go to dinner. We would go to the movies. We would go out on Friday nights. She always came with us. Um, but when the shoe was on the other foot, she just had no time for me. You know, like, that's, you just, some people are like that. I mean, how about those friends that call you when they need something, but then when you need something, or you have a similar kind of upsetment or whatever it is, they tell you that it's no big deal and that you should just get over it. Meanwhile, you listen to them cry for 7 hours. Yeah, I would limit time around that one. Mustafa, should I get involved in darker magic with groups I'm thinking of? What do my spirit guides say? Uh, do you watch Black Witch S? I really like her. I really like her. Um, that's not my path. I know it's not my path, but I really like her. I like the way she explains things. I think she's very fair. I don't think so. No, and it's like your intuition knows. I don't know. You know what? If you don't know who Black Witch S is, I think the name of her channel may be Black Witch Coven. Watch her channel because she may have something on there that you find resonates with you about um, the about black magic. I don't know. I love her videos and I love what she does, but to me, I don't feel comfortable with that kind of stuff. Like when she talks about like summoning certain what do you call them? What the heck are they called? Demons. I'm not comfortable with that. I don't want to do that. I mean, that's her thing, and if she's okay with it, that's fine. I watched a video or listened to a video where she was talking about how she knows what's coming for her, and she's okay with all of that. Very interesting. She's the whole channel, the whole thing is very interesting. But I don't want to make a pact with a demon. I don't. I feel like, and this just may be me being stupid, but I feel like it either wouldn't be what you expect it to be, or you wouldn't get from it what you think you're going to get from it. And I feel like it would be overall a letdown, and it would be dealing with dangerous stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't know if it would. I don't know. Beautiful one, General. Feels like life is starting to move forward for you. If you've been overthinking, rethinking, or stuck in your head, let it all go. Excuse me, new business opportunity is coming in or a new job opportunity. Money should be improving, and you may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan that makes you feel a little bit of relief. Taking time for self-care, rest, relaxation serves you well. You have a Leo around you that may be significant, even if they're only a good friend. There's somebody who's loyal and trustworthy. No longer holding yourself back makes you feel prepared. Cutting through the bullshit, laying down the law, setting up boundaries also serves you well. Mustafa, general for next week. You've got success coming in next week. You may be feeling a little bit disappointed about something next week. It's not the biggest of deals. The Fool, starting a new journey. The Sun comes out, happiness. You may be feeling success around a school endeavor. I don't know if you find out that you passed your class or something like that happens. Judgment card, feeling like you're being guided by the divine. You also have happiness coming in with the Sun, and an Aries may enter that's significant. Vet love. Stepping into your own power and knowing your own self-worth is going out into the universe for you, which then is going to be reflected back a relationship that's a little bit higher or a little bit more on a different level than you've had before. You've got love, money, abundance, fertility. The love cup is full. You're going to have choices when it comes to love. You got a Sagittarius, you have a Leo. You also have a Libra coming in. And there's also some money coming to you, which is the Ten of Pentacles. When it comes to love, there may be a very ambitious fire sign around. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. They may be very persistent too. You have a wish when it comes to love. Put it out into the universe. I think you've done a lot of hard work. And the next relationship you enter is going to be like of a different level than you've ever seen before, or that you've ever been in before. And they may be very fulfilling. Even if you're not there yet, it's like it's on the horizon. Mustafa. I don't see it yet. Let me do Moon Honey. General for Moon Honey. Okay, you've got a new business opportunity or a new job opportunity coming in that could be one thing, paying off a bill of debt or a loan, maybe another thing. But either way, feeling like the hard work that you've put into your job, business, school, whatever it is you do all day is now finally coming back to you. Creative project comes in that you get a lot out of. Taking time for rest, relaxation, recharges your batteries. Stepping into your own personal strength brings in some good luck. It also looks like Six of Pentacles. There may be a business or a new business relationship that you get a lot out of and you're being well compensated for. Mustafa, what will the outcome be for me if I purchased a Jinn spirit from the website I'm thinking of, but told them what purpose I want it for? I think that you might be disappointed because the Six of Swords is in reverse, the Empress is in reverse, the King of Wands is in reverse, Four of Pentacles is in reverse. You might be disappointed in what you get. I don't know if they're not legit, or if it's not legit, or you just don't feel like it's what you want, or maybe it's a lot of money. Whatever it is, it looks like there's disappointment around it. Kira, I don't see it yet. TD, Aries energy towards me. Love cup is full, and like things are changing for the better quickly. There goes this thing again. I know the energy right now is pretty good. I hope it doesn't go flying. It might. Kira, general finances and career for this month. Things look pretty decent. Knight of Cups would be positive, heading towards all 10 cups being full. 10 of Pentacles, you should have money coming to you with the 10 of Pentacles. When it comes to career, you may be undecided about what road you want to take when it comes to career, but I think that inevitably you go back to school for something that could be like a day job. I think you may have a side business on the side that could also bring you in extra money. The side business may be more of like your passion. Your day job may be more of like a job, but whatever it is, you got money coming in. 10 of Pentacles is a lot of money, so you should be okay. And things should be improving. Jay, did my grandma reunite with her son in the afterlife? If so, how do they feel about being back? You know, I think that happens. You know, it's so funny because I just think when we get to the other side, we're so different from the way that we are here. Just imagine that, just for 1 second. Imagine how it would feel to actually be, like, see somebody who you haven't seen in so long and thought that you would never see them again. It always makes me want to cry, but I had a dream about my grandfather not long after he died, like maybe within that year, that when I was working at A&P, I was sweeping the floor and he tapped me on the shoulder. And when I turned around in the dream, like it was so real, like he was standing in front of me. Imagine that feeling, and imagine that she had that feeling when she got to the other side, or when she gets there, if she's not there yet, how it would feel to be connected with him. Yeah. Happy, relieved, satisfied, and content. Definitely. It gives me chills, that kind of stuff. You know, like, think about it. Like, you know how it feels like when you run into someone who you just haven't seen in a long time? Well, now imagine seeing somebody who you thought you would never see again. Like, that's so crazy. Kayanat Bokhari. What is coming for my connection with Chav? We're both females. Okay, let's see. It could move forward. I don't know where you are right now in the relationship, but 6 of Swords with passion and the Empress. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Things move forward quickly. It also looks like listen to your intuition. Your intuition is heightened, and you have the world at your feet. Things should be moving forward in this relationship. I don't know where you guys are right now, but success comes in. You're on the right path with her. TVET Finances. You got here a new opportunity when it comes to business, finances, or making money. It also looks like things change for the better for you quickly, and a little bit of persistence when it comes to finances takes you to the top of the mountain. So whether it's to picking up a side job, making extra money and putting that money in a separate account, or starting a new savings account, something like that, a little extra hard work, perseverance takes you to the top of the mountain. You should be seeing an improvement in your finances as well. Kira, do you see me leaving my apartment before the lease is up? Okay, let's see. Will I leave the apartment before the lease is up? 70% chance yes. Let's see. The spades would be the fall. You can't leave in the fall because it's too soon. We only have 3 weeks. And even if you had to leave, you would have more time than that. The 6 could be 6 weeks, or it may not be until the month of June. Maybe you're not going to leave. Maybe, when's your lease up? September? Unless it's the month of June. Let me see. We're going to be leaving the apartment in the month of June. I don't know. June's not coming up high. Unless it's 6 weeks from now. I don't think you're leaving that fast, though. I really don't think. Am I leaving in 6 weeks from now? Am I leaving this apartment before the end of the lease? I got 70% chance twice. I'm just not sure of the timing. Let me try it again. Spades keep coming up. You cannot be leaving in the fall. That's just too soon. I think you are leaving before the lease is up. Unless the lease is up in, no, 70% chance. Maybe in 6 to 9 weeks. Could that be possible? I'm not sure of the timing, but I do think that you leave earlier. I wonder when the lease is up. I don't know why. September? Gloria, how do the Capricorn feel about my voice videos? I don't know what you said, but there's feels argumentative and there's sharp energy around this. Yeah, I don't know. Did you not hear from him? Because it looks like there's silence. I don't know what you said, but I think that they feel argumentative, or there's sharp energy around these videos. Adriana, what's he thinking about me helping him? Okay, he may be feeling regretful or sorry that he has to ask you for help. It might make him mildly anxious, but he feels like you're the one to help him and that you're going to get him over the hump. So he's happy that you're going to help him. I think he feels like he wishes he didn't need to ask for help. But that's whatever. We all need help sometimes. That's it. Adriana, how's this project going to affect our relationship? Stabilizing and happy. I always feel like working on something together is helpful, right? Like, even if it's like, I don't know, like anything that you do together, I always feel like it helps grow the relationship and you're not even realizing it. Like going out on a date, like it can be awkward. You know what that we're trying to grow something, but when you're in a situation where you're both working on something together, I feel like that's a way of growing a relationship that takes the pressure off of it. You know, because there's no it's no okay, we're having a date now. You know, it's like we're working on this project together, and then that naturally brings us together without any expectations. I think it's going to be for the better. Don't get involved. Oh, with what? Black magic? No, I won't. Or with demons? No. I got enough problems. Last thing I need is a fucking demon. But I think that exploring all those things are part of spiritual growth. Like, I think you need to explore things that don't resonate with you when, um, in order to feel like what does resonate with you. Do you know what I mean? Like, I really felt at one point like Kabbalah was working for me. Like, I felt like, oh, there's something to this. I loved it because there were a lot of rituals. Like, the ritual of Hanukkah is like the candles and burning the candles and letting them burn out. I don't know. It's just like, it resonated with me until the rabbi tried to rip me off. Then I was like, nope, this is no different than any other one of these organized religions that are always trying to get money. And I'm okay with giving money because, look, in order for any place to run, they need money. That's not, but $25,000 from me, and then you want to compare me to Madonna? Excuse me, if you want to look at my bank account and compare it to Madonna's bank account, like, really? Let's be realistic here. Myogram, general. You've got a nice thing happening around a soulmate connection or a soulmate relationship. Could be taking on a creative turn, or you may be doing something creative, feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Anxiety is moving into the past. Negativity is moving into the past. Feeling excited for the future. I don't know if you're with somebody right now. If you're not, you could have a water sign coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. There may also be a little bit of excitement and spontaneity coming into your life, which is nice. Kira, general love for the rest of December. You got a wish around love in December. You've got your love life changing for the better quickly. The Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. The Fool, starting a new journey, and you got some good karma coming back to you. It also looks like growth and transformation, and your love life moves forward between now and the end of December. I think that you're going to be pleased in December. Kira. I don't see it yet. Let me do Jocelyn. What urgent messages do I need to hear right now? The Ten of Water, a relationship continues to grow closer. Forgiveness, a positive resolution to a conflict. Oh, you got two archangels. Release, the end of a phase or a situation, a spiritual transformation. It's time to move on. Archangel Azrael. Empress, Archangel Gabriel. Lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. Follow your dreams. That's an important one. Follow your dreams. Don't give up on that. Akira, will I like the final edits for my Christmas photo shoot? Or will I be disappointed? Will I be happy with the final edits from the photo shoot? You should be happy with the photo shoot. Yeah, I think you're going to be happy. Loso. How will this debt be tackled in order to move forward in finances? Been stuck for months. You could come up with a side business or a side hustle of some way that may help pay down that debt. With the Page of Pentacles, it's something practical. So whatever this is, like I don't know what kind of time you have, but these days there are so many different things that you can do on the side where you don't have to lock into like working from 5 to 10. You may decide to do something like that and take all the money that you make from this endeavor and put it towards that debt. That's going to push it forward. You've got strength around you, and listen to your intuition. Things are moving forward. So, I mean, I could give you like things that I use. I use Instacart. I find it, I would rather give them the tip and have them do the shopping for me than have to take Avery out, right? Also, care.com. Some of those sitters are asking for $22 an hour, and I was willing to pay one $22 an hour, and then she didn't even fucking show up. But you know what? Like, you could do it for a couple of hours a week. Tell them you want to be paid in cash. Put it right in your pocket. I don't think anybody will be the wiser. You could do dog walking too. I mean, I don't know what kind of time you have, but there's so much these days that's available that, like, that you could do it on the side and put the money right in your pocket. And, you know, like, think about it. That babysitter was going to come here for 22 bucks an hour. She was going to make $66 for 3 hours. She puts that money in her account, you know, or in her gas tank or whatever it is. You know, nobody knows about it. There could be something like that you decide to do. 3 hours a week is not a lot of time, but it can add up. Especially if you're talking about something like a credit card bill, where if you were making a $66 payment every week, you can pay down something pretty fast. I feel like I'm over the barrel with this car. Like, I feel like it's never going to be paid off. I should probably start thinking about a way that I could work on paying that down. That's a whole ball of wax. But one bad decision right after the next. Thing is with money is that, and I think that, you know, from what they say is when it comes to money, like, we all have ideas about money because that we learned as children. You know, like, money doesn't grow on trees, or what do you think, I'm made of money? My mother's favorite one, what do you think, I'm Rockefeller? I used to hear that all the time. So I think that most of us, not everybody, but a lot of us grow up with beliefs about money, either being evil or not having enough of it or having to work hard for it. And I'm definitely from that perspective myself, because I felt like at one point I tried to have work every hour I could. Full-time job, I had a part-time job, and I taught yoga. So I would teach yoga in the morning from 6 to 7. I would go to work from 8:30 to 5. I'd go to the store from 6 to 10. Every hour that was available, I was working. And it's not like I was socking away thousands of dollars. I was barely making ends meet. And then things got real bad at one point. I lost my full-time job. I lost my part-time job. And it was actually when I started working with the Law of Attraction coaches. I worked with Veronica Isles, and I worked for Amanda from Create Your Future with Amanda. And they both really helped me with the way I thought about money. And that not thinking of it like, gee, I have to work hard. I have to make sure I have every hour. Sunday was time and a half at A&P. So in order to make your paycheck, it was like half the paycheck if you worked on Sunday. So every minute I could be there on Sunday, I made sure I was there. Well, you don't have to work that hard if you think about money a different way. So I started thinking of it, or it was suggested to me. I didn't come up with it on my own. With thinking about money like you're turning on the light switch or you're running the water. I need a glass of water, so you turn on the faucet. Same thing with money. I need more money. universe bring me more money, or bring me the opportunity to make more money that's worth my while. After A&P closed, I was interviewing at grocery stores that wanted to start me a minimum wage when I was making 3 times that at A&P. So rather than going backwards, come up with another way to bring in extra cash. And there are a lot of ways. eBay is a great way to make money. But anyhow, it looks like that's what you're going to do with the Page of Pentacles. Come up with a side gig, then take that money and put it towards the debt. Once you start to see it go down a little bit, then it's going to make you feel a little bit of relief. Yeah, the money thing sucks. I think also, it was also for me anyway, tied into self-worth, where I didn't feel like I deserved to be paid more. I still struggle with that, especially like with yoga. I know that teachers that have not been teaching like not even half as long as me, not with half my experience, not with half my training. I know they're being paid more than me. I know it. But that's a whole other thing. Anyway, Mustafa, I don't see it yet, so let me do Leslie. What's coming towards me? Life is changing for the better quickly with the 8 of Wands. It also looks like you have a wish, put it out into the universe. You may be connecting with an Aquarius. There's an Aquarius around you of significance, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. Chariot, life moves forward. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care recharges your batteries. Got nice things coming in. Mustafa, why would there be a disappointment if I purchased the Jinn Spirit from the website? I'm thinking of they're involved in dark magic. Could be why, but I'm still curious. I don't know. I'm always skeptical about that kind of stuff. Like, how do you know that you're really getting that? You know, what if they take your money and they just send you, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm skeptical of it. And I don't know if these things work the way we imagine them to work. See, the last card here is 8 of Cups in reverse, which intuitively you may pull away from it. Now, this could be the kind of thing, like I said before, you may have to play around with it to realize that this is not for you or that you don't want this. I don't know. I have a hard time believing that they're going to sell you some kind of a spirit that's in some kind of a object or whatever. And you may feel disappointed about it because you may feel like it doesn't do for you what you think it's going to do. You know, like, I can't think of an example. Like, stupid, but like, your intention may be for something, and then what shows up is not exactly what you want. You know, like, say you want a new, I don't know. I don't think that it is, at the end of the day, what you think it's going to be. And there could be disappointment around it. Now, it may be something you have to experience yourself to understand it. But it reminds me of the kind of thing where what's literal, I don't know. Like, wanting abundance, or like say you, like, this spirit shows up and you want abundance, and then like the next thing you know, I don't know, you have like an overabundance of acorns or something. It's like, yeah, but that's not what I wanted. Well, you said abundance. This is a lot of acorns. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like one thing doesn't translate to the next. I don't know. I just don't know how much I believe it. And the cards are not saying that it shows disappointment. So let's just put it that way. If you decide to buy it and it's relatively inexpensive, I would say go for it. If it's crazy expensive, then I would think twice about it, because I don't think you're going to get from it what you think you're going to get from it. You know, like, you ever see those things where they show expectation and reality? That's what it feels like. Like you see the dress on Instagram, this is what it looks like, and then you order it, and it's like it doesn't. just wrong. That's what this feels like. Kira, how does Daniel view me as a woman? Oh, the lease is up in June. Huh. That's very interesting because the Six of Spades came up. So the six would be the month of June. I don't think you're leaving in the fall. It's too soon. In 6 months, possibly? Could that be 6 weeks, 6 months? Um, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that, I don't think that you're leaving in the fall. I just don't. It's too soon. It's only a couple of weeks from now. He views you as somebody who's very well balanced, a successful woman who's very independent, somebody who's grounded, stable, passionate, kind, caring. You have a lot of potential, and that he can see like starting a journey with you with the Fool. Sister, what's he feeling about the situation today? He's got a wish around the situation, but he feels like a mini disaster. He's got the Tower in reverse. It's like a mini disaster. You have the Nine of Wands around you, so you should feel relief around the situation, or you should see something happening with this situation. Forward movement, or he reaches out, or something should happen that makes you feel good. Got a little ambition out of him, so you should hear from him soon, or something should happen that's positive. I don't know if maybe you see him soon, or he makes some kind of an attempt. Maybe he unblocks you and communication picks up. Jay, did my grandma's spirit see my crying after I got the news? Oh. I don't know if she saw, but she knew you were crying. I knew you were crying. I knew you were crying. That's what I get. I knew you were crying. I don't know if she saw. I don't know what it's like on that side. I don't know if maybe it would be painful for her to see you cry. So maybe she turned away from it. But she knew that you were crying. So, ugh, so sad. Kira, will my apartment evict me? It was a mix-up with my rent. They claimed that I was $5 off, but I didn't know. So they're charging me a late fee and court fees. Oh, that's crazy. Over $5? They'll never get away with that. Especially not now with the COVID thing. I don't think that they can evict you. I don't think that they can evict you. You're only getting a 33% chance that you're getting evicted. When you go to court, they may straighten out the mess. You know, like, I don't know, if you owe $5 a month for the last 6 months, it's $30. Even if they charge you a fee, even if you had to pay them $100, I don't know. I don't think you're getting evicted. No, I just don't. First of all, I don't think that they can evict you right now because of COVID, because of the uncertainty of everything. I don't think it's going to happen for them. So they want to waste money. Butterfly B, I can't tell you what career would suit you. You got to tell me what you're interested in, and I can weigh one option over the next. But I can't just pull a career out of the sky for somebody I've never met before. I don't know. So send options with purple hearts. Sepia General. You've got success coming in out of the blue when you least expect it. It may have something to do with a home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading a home. And there may be success around that when you least expect it. You may walk into something. No longer feeling like you're waiting for your ship to come in, feeling like life is starting to move forward and the burden starts to ease around you. Sepia, love. Got a little bit of adventure coming in around love. You also have the Nine of Wands, which should be feeling like, finally I've made it to the top of the mountain, or I feel relief. I'm no longer holding myself back. I'm listening to my intuition, which makes the love cup full. Leaving regret and negativity in the past helps to change things for the better quickly. You have a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo coming in. Sepia, what's next for me and Ramel? Listen to your intuition. There's potential here with the Four of Wands. I'm not seeing a ton of love, but there is room for growth and transformation. Love might not be there just yet, but there's growth, transformation, peace and serenity and passion coming to this relationship. I'm afraid that this phone here is going to die. But you know what I ordered? I ordered another charger. I ordered an extension cord. The plug is right there. And I ordered one of those things where you can plug multi-things in. So pretty soon we're going to be in business. I just have to put that shelf up. I think I'm going to put it up over here. I haven't figured out how to do that. I have a drill as the whole wall comes down. J. Allen, General. Somebody from your past may be returning and you may decide to walk away from them, or you may not be feeling it. Your feelings for that person may have changed in the time that you spent apart. The Two of Wands, feeling prepared to move forward, possibly working on a creative project. You could have some nice money coming in. 9 and 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles could be a large sum of money that you didn't work for. Got cause for celebration coming in. You also have a soulmate connection. Now, it could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or it could be somebody that is being really supportive of you right now with you going through your grandmother's passing. This person, and you might see this person in a new light, or they may be very helpful to you right now. Mahalia, general for next week. Next week, look, it's like a pretty productive week. Two of Cups, you could be, if you're not in a relationship, you could be meeting somebody who has potential. If you are in a relationship, current relationship moves forward nicely. Cause for celebration comes in around love. 10 of Pentacles, a large sum of money should be showing up. Intuition is heightened. Maybe spending time with a Virgo. You also have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Four of Wands, upgrading a home, changing homes. It also could be long-term potential or upgrading a relationship. So next week should be a nice week. Leslie, what can I expect in my love life? Listen to your intuition when it comes to your love life. You may be feeling a little bit like I'm waiting here for my ship to come in, and you may be feeling a little bit burdened around love. But things are going to grow and change and transform. If you've been feeling like the love has run out of a situation, You've got new opportunities coming in. Sagittarius comes in, and also a Cancer. And you're being guided by the divine when it comes to love. So if you've been feeling disappointed or something's not working out the way you wanted to, there's new people coming in. Kira. General for Daniel and I for the rest of December. Cause for celebration. A wish comes true. And the relationship moves forward. I think you're going to be pretty happy with the way things go between you and him in December. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. But I think that relationship's moving forward in December, and you're going to be happy with it. A butterfly bee. Creative fields, writing, painting, or owning a business, or IT. Okay, my 2 cents here, and before I look at the cards, I would do both. I would do IT as your career, and I would have a side business in this creative stuff. Because creative stuff and a side business could take time before it takes off. But if that's where your passion is, that's where I would spend my free time. In the meantime, I would use IT as a like a business where you could work for somebody and you don't have to give it your soul. You know what I mean? Like you go in from 9, you get off at 5. And then the other things that you really want to do, I would do that in your own free time. I would either put up an Etsy store or an eBay shop or something like that. And I would get that going because that's what I think you should do. I just feel like with the internet, like think of it like this. And also Robert Kiyosaki, you know who he is? He's the Millionaire Mind. I think he's Millionaire Mind or Rich Dad, Poor Dad, whatever. He says everyone that has a smartphone should be using their smartphone to earn a living. There is an entire world out there. So whatever it is that you do creatively, painting, writing, jewelry making, I don't care what it is, there is a clientele for you out there because you're dealing with the entire world. You're not just dealing with the small town that you might live in. And that might take time to grow, but it will grow. So I would definitely invest time in that. In the meantime, I would do the IT thing. Now let's see. Yeah, you got a 70% chance the IT thing is going to be successful, which that will be successful, but that might not be your life's passion. Your passion may be a little bit more creative. I would do the creative thing on the side. And I would do the creative thing on the side until it takes off, and then once it takes off, you may be able to leave the IT thing. The thing's got to go sideways, and then you see my foot. All right, I'm going to have to devise a better thing over here for this. I wish that I could get the iPad to the wall. Let me figure out how I could do that. That's what I'm going to do. Joe, is Brent doing certain things to get my attention? Okay, let's see. Is Brent doing certain things to get my attention? I don't think he's trying to drop hints. I think that he's more of the kind of person that if he wanted your attention for something, he would let you know. And I think he may have a creative project that he wants to use you for, or he may offer you. But I don't think that he's trying to do, like, hint something. I don't think that's his way. I think that if he wants something, he goes for it. And I think that he'll just, like, he'll reach out to you. I think that that's what he's going to do. Krista, love. Bye, Jay. Hang in there. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. When it comes to love, you may be moving forward with your life and starting a new journey. Possibly, you got some nice money stuff happening. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan, a large sum of money comes in. Possibly your love life moves forward with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. And it looks like this person may come in and be very persistent, and you feel like your wishes come true. I don't know, let's see what goes on with this earth sign. It may be some fresh energy. Mustafa, how does the man S think of my Aunt R? All right, I don't know why I just heard crazy. I don't know how well he knows her, or if he could think that she was crazy, or that she's involved with something crazy. Anyway, the cards indicate that either she makes him nervous or he feels unprepared for her, and that Six of Pentacles is in reverse, which would indicate that either one person puts in a lot of effort, like here could be crazy. Maybe if she pursues him and he's not interested in her and she doesn't give up, that could be Six of Pentacles. Or he may feel with the Six of Pentacles like he doesn't show her respect, or he doesn't respect her. Eight of Wands in reverse. Things aren't changing around that situation fast either. Mustafa, how come my Aunt R isn't paying me attention or scared of me despite the messages I sent her? Does she know that you sent them? She's feeling unprepared. She's feeling very weak. I don't know what the messages were that you sent. She may also feel like you're fucking around and she's not paying you any mind. I don't know. She's not, I mean, she might not be taking you serious, and she's also feeling very weak. Mustafa. I don't see it yet. Let me do Leslie. How is J.A. feeling after I ignored him? Well, doesn't think it's a big deal that you ignored him. He thinks that you're going to get back to him when you can. But there's a tower moment happening between the two of you. So now if you don't answer him, or he reaches out again and you don't answer that, and that causes the tower moment, something here is causing a tower moment. And there's sharp energy around him, but he's not there yet. So I don't think it's over the first time you ignore him, and maybe over the second time you ignore him, or something else may have to happen, and then he gets really pissed. Mustafa, will I be able to stay out of trouble, avoid drama, conflict until the end of upcoming March? No, something's going to happen. You're going to do your best to stay out of trouble, but there may be some kind of drama that happens and that's unavoidable. Takira may have a general for the next week. Love cup is full next week. Intuition is heightened, and you may have some new adventure on the horizon. Could be spending a lot of time with a very ambitious air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can finally exhale. Nine of Cups and the Six of Wands. Feeling like success coming in around whatever it is you've been putting a lot of time and effort into, and a wish comes true next week. Whatever it is, put it out into the universe. Next week looks like it's a good week. Yeah, you know what, Zara? If you can, cut them off, because I'm afraid my phone's going to die, and I don't want to have to touch this because it's going to go flying. It's already on its way to go flying. I'm going to fix this. I'm going to fix it. I'm not sure how, but I'm going to tack it to the wall. Kira, what are my spiritual gifts? Well, you're definitely an empath. There's no doubt about that. I sometimes I don't know if that's a gift or if that's a fucking curse from hell. You have very strong intuition. It also looks like you definitely have a lot of empathy. You might start to hear things. I don't hear things all the time. Every now and again I do, and you'll know it when you hear it because it's like a weird, like in the distance kind of hearing. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but it's almost like you didn't hear it like somebody was talking to you here, but you hear it like almost in like the distance. You might start to hear stuff like that. When you do, pay attention to it, and you may also want to keep a journal of what you've heard. Of course, I always tell people to journal things. Do I? No, but that's what I tell people to do. You have a lot of spiritual gifts. You're very connected to the spiritual side. I mean, everyone's got gifts, but some people are more open to them. People are a little bit more connected than others, and you come off as very connected. TD, what's going on with my brother M? He may be feeling very weighed down by the weight of the world. He may be having a rough time when it comes to a love situation, and he may feel like he's stuck in his life in general. Like nothing is growing or transforming. Good news around him is that things are going to change for the better for him quickly, especially when it comes to money. Money should be coming to him a little bit more if he's been feeling stuck financially. And to say, yeah, his life should be moving forward with the Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Eight of Pentacles, he may be deciding to go back to school or learn a new area of study. He might not be there yet. He may be still stuck in the nothing is working for me and I'm feeling burdened and screwed up right now. But he gets out of it pretty quickly and things change for the better for him fast. Mustafa, I don't see it yet. Let me do Empress. Will I get a full-time job at UTSW or UTD by the end of this year? I think you do get a full-time job by the end of this year, and I think it's with the UTSW. Mustafa, does my Aunt Z and her family, husband and kids ever think of me, and what do they think? They do think about you. Sometimes they feel undecided about you. They think that you're a very strong person with a lot of potential and that sometimes you don't always live up to your potential. They do think that as you grow, you're maturing, you're on the right path with the Chariot and that you're being guided by the divine. So if these are people you haven't heard from in a long time, you could be hearing from them or you could reconnect with them because you got the Six of Cups here. Yeah, it seems like as you age, their opinion of you improves. Mustafa, can you dig deeper into the man S's thoughts and feelings about my Aunt R? The man S knows I believe that R did the magic on me and that, okay. So maybe that's why he has no respect for her or he shows no respect. Because why would you do black magic on your nephew? Yeah, he doesn't like her. He doesn't like her. Look at this. He also feels like, I mean, she's controlling and manipulating. He thinks that she's got sharp energy around her. He also thinks that ultimately she's going to be unsuccessful. And he also thinks that, he does think that she's got a strong sense of intuition, but he does not like her. No. Not at all. He thinks that she's controlling, manipulating, and she's not a good, not a good situation. Leslie, I broke up with him because I saw a text between him and some other girl. Okay, so you ignored him the first one. The first one, he's going to let it slide. The second time, there's going to be a tower moment over this whole situation. Mustafa. What kind of trouble do you see in the reading? I hope I can avoid it. It may not be a big deal. It could be a minor argument. I don't know if it's with a friend or a family member, somebody close to you. It causes you mild anxiety, and you walk away from it, and then it goes into the past. It's not the biggest thing. You may disagree with a family member or a close friend and have some kind of an argument. I think that you wind up walking away from it. You make a decision to walk away from it. Susie, I'm really down. What's my priority right now? Okay, let's see. Sorry to hear that you're feeling down, but this whole year has been a real shit show for everybody. Well, things are going to change for the better for you out of the blue. You should be feeling a little bit better. It looks like you have good karma coming in with the Justice card. And I would say that focus right now on self-care, rest, relaxation, taking care of yourself, putting your needs before everyone else's, and taking care of those close around you is important right now, which also may mean laying down the law and saying no when you have to other people. Taking care of you and the people closest to you right now is top priority. Okay, I think I made it through the super chats. Let me do the moderators. While I wait for the moderators, I'll go back up and answer for some people I didn't get to. Mihak, what are the Libra's feelings for me now? Haven't heard from him in a while. Well, so this is what's happening here. He feels that you're kind, caring, and sincere, but he feels like the timing around the relationship with you is wrong, or the timing isn't there, and there's a slowdown when it comes to you and him, and there's third-party interference in this situation. Or it's either he's with a third party or you're with a third party, but he feels like there's a third party that prevents this relationship from moving forward. Jess J, Mara Hicks' current energy towards me. Things are going to change for the better between the two of you out of the blue. Communication could come in, or the energy is changing for the better quickly around the situation. Swaggy, am I going to travel to Canada in January or March? I think you are. Yeah, the energy is there for you to make that trip. The thing is that I'm still concerned with COVID, whether or not you're going to be able to. But the trip is there. So if you can't go in January, you go in March. If you can't go in March, you might go in July. But the energy is there for you to make the trip to Canada. I just can't swear when it's going to happen, because everything is humped up right now. Cinnamon, what's going to happen for me tonight? Listen to your intuition tonight. You've got a wish, put it out into the universe. Stability comes in tonight, or feeling stable. Tonight should be a good night. Tonight could be somewhat of an exciting night. Not feeling way down or burdened, but feeling like life is moving forward. Zara, what's going to happen to Marcus, the Aquarius's marriage? Okay, let's see. Well, there's arguments. There's sharp energy around it. There's anxiety around it. Six of Pentacles is in reverse, which means somebody does a lot of hard work and the other person doesn't. But it looks like they may come to a point where they decide to work on things. And there could be room for growth and transformation between the two of them. But I'm not convinced that, you know, the thing is that I hate to say this. A lot of times people stay in situations just because they're too fucking lazy or they're too afraid to do the right thing and get out of it. And the energy around the situation right now is that he may not be happy. He may not want to be there, but he may just feel stuck. I'm not convinced that they ever have a good relationship, but whether or not he leaves it right now, I'm not seeing the Two of Cups in reverse or the Lovers in reverse. So I don't know if his intentions are really to leave it or if he's just kind of like skating by because it's the easiest thing to do. And I hate to say it, but people usually take the easy way out. Sucks. What can I expect in my love life in January? Got a Capricorn coming in January. You have a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and you have choices in January. You might move forward. You may move away from this Aquarius in January. If he doesn't give you something solid in by January, you have other options coming in, and he may be a thing of the past. Mel, how will Dolores Sagittarius feel about me ignoring and cutting off all communication with her? I'm tired and feeling like a human ATM. Ah. Ooh, she's going to feel betrayed. Yeah, she's not going to be happy. She's going to feel betrayed. She's going to feel hurt, and she's going to try to change things. She may apologize or something. Or I don't know if she realizes that she does it. You know what I mean? Like, I think she just takes it for granted that you're going to give her money when she needs it. Mel, general for tomorrow. You could be hearing from somebody from your past. Six of Cups. Feeling a little bit more financially stable. Could be spending time with a Virgo. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain or you've gotten over the hump. Maybe that has to do with your healing. I don't know. You may be feeling better physically tomorrow. Two of Cups. There could be somebody, a love interest coming in around you tomorrow. Maybe a Pisces. Could also be a fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Being guided by the divine and feeling like there's success. Maybe this may have to do with your healing. Tomorrow should be a pretty decent day. Brandy, spiritual gifts update. Growth and transformation. Possibly picking up a new spiritual practice that you get a whole lot out of. It also looks like feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain or you're turning a corner when it comes to your intuition. You may be really feeling like your intuition is speaking to you and the things that you're hearing are happening. Is Sepia still here? Anybody seen Sepia? All right, I'll give her another minute. And I'll continue for a sec while I wait for Sepia. I don't know if she's still here. Merjan, may I be added to the list? Oh. Ha. Sonia, will there be a PhD contest in A2 University for the year 2020, 2021? Not because all the projects have been posted except for English. And all that waiting for nothing. Will there be a PhD contest in 2021? There should be a contest both years. Both years there should be a contest. Oh, she left. Okay. All right. Then that's it for me for right now. But I will be back on tonight, probably between 9:30 and 10:30. I'm going to go charge up all these devices. I'm going out, but I should be back by then. And I will see you guys tonight. If anybody needs a private, you can email me. I'll be available for privates. And I'll see you guys later tonight. Thank you all very much. Have a good